No, it is Saturday morning, and when I show up on Saturday mornings, so does Alden Davis. I kind of want to do the official ceremony where you open the official opening of the box of donuts from Duke's.
No, I'm working hard.
Thank you, Ali. They're still warm, too. So anyway, that's the official donut purveyor of the Saturday morning show. By appointment to His Majesty the Queen. All right, it's 7:13 on WTIC. So what are we working on here? Alden Davis is here. It's time to get our acts together.
Well, today's a great day to be with us for Saturday morning coaching. Give yourself the edge and start the new year off with clear-cut objectives that are designed for your success. Focus your mind and deliver results with 3 for me as we pursue the spark. Get ready. Get the handout at myvaluetree.com and join us after weather and sports.
Well, we will. Thank you, Alden. It's 7:14. Scott's coming up next with morning sports. Well, look, it's time here for a little self-improvement, okay? Yeah. Alden Davis is your by the way, myvaluetree.com. Alden, of course, he's basically a corporate consultant, right? You go into all these places and try and reorganize them and
create sustainable businesses for communities and
engineer
customers.
By training.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, here's Alden. You get this stuff for free. These guys are paying zillions of dollars for you. So anyway, here is Alden Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
Good thing you're with us today because the new year is out of the gates and running. Before we lose any more time, Coach wants to make sure your life is focused on the place of maximum opportunity, and we're doing this through a 3-pack of objectives called 3 for Me. The underlying premise for our work is that thoughts are things. That's right, thoughts are things. This means that what I think about turns into what I do in life and the results I generate. Don't like the results you're getting in life? Then it's time to check out your thinking. You know, in AA, they call it stinking thinking. Mm-hmm. That's why Objective 1 has us house cleaning our mind, and Objective 2 focused on forgiveness. Right. If you missed these, they're posted for you at myvaluetree.com. In the HR community, we talk about creating SMART objectives. These are objectives that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They're SMART. And now, objective number 3. I will pursue the spark. Hey, Ray, would you like to increase your average hospital stay by 3 times? Would you like to be 14 times more likely to die following surgery?
No.
Do you want to double the stroke rate or maybe be depressed more often and longer?
No.
Well, if you want these outcomes in your life, then do not take on objective 3, pursuing the spark. Dr. Harold Koenig, professor of medicine and psychiatry at Duke University, has gone through more than 1,000 studies on the effects of prayer on health, and these were some of his conclusions. Another study of 126,000 people found that people who frequently attended services increased their odds of living by 29%. Pursuing the spark is about being open to the possibility that there may be something bigger than you worthy of a connection. We want to be in our most effective state. We need our mind clear and hopeful so that we can make the best decisions possible. Coach believes that finding the spark is an essential element in our growth strategy. It is an essential element to thrive regardless of circumstances. It is about growing beyond yourself. It's about finding a power bigger than you. And the cool thing is, all you need to do is be open to the possibility. You can't make it happen. The spark finds you. You know, there's a great Nike commercial about the spark, the one who brings energy, drive, and win to the team. That's the point of objective number 3. Find the one who brings energy, drive, and win to you. If you were to believe what we hear in the media every day, the only way people define themselves is through their sexuality. The media seems obsessed with people's sexuality. Coach is offering that we're more than our base nature, that there is another dimension to us. If we only would be open to it, that's our spirituality. I will pursue the spark is about being open to another dimension of myself and something greater than me. It is about finding a peace and a hope in my life that inspires me to do greater good. In the Nike ad, the spark is inspired through a surge of electricity and some strange alchemy. For us, it may not be so dramatic, but to gain the spark, you need to show up. You need to be willing to entertain its existence and let the greater power find you. Do you want to be healthier this year? Do you want to be happier? Do you want to be better able to cope with stress? Would you like to heal faster from illness? Do you want a general sense of health and well-being? Say yes, and objective 3 is for you. When you pursue the spark, It has the ability to place you in a more effective state and give you hope. And hope, the doctors say, is the ultimate stress reducer and the best thing you can do for your body. Coach would not offer this an objective unless it is something I practice myself. After 30 years in the corporate world, I decided to step out and to move into private practice. As I quickly learned, I was woefully underprepared for the amount of network required to generate sufficient income. So, here you stand, looking into the vast sea of the country, wondering where to begin. First thing I did was start a miracle journal. It was my way of finding the spark and getting my priorities in order. Now, maybe everything that happened was always there, but I quickly developed eyes to see the goodness happening in my life. I began to trust that more goodness would come. I would do the work required, but I could not make the client say yes, and each new opportunity went into the miracle journal. This began training me for a faith walk. I became calmer, which in turn allowed me to be more relaxed and in control when I would make presentations and offer solutions and sell. A virtuous cycle began. I met Ray during this time. Saturday morning coaching began shortly thereafter. New opportunities appeared. New products were created. And now each day is an incredible journey of expectation. Might unpleasant things happen? Sure. Might business drop off? Sure. But when connected to the spark, hope in the future always exists. And what could be better than going into the new year than hope? Make sure to get your hand out at myvaluetree.com and listen to Objectives 1 and 2. You are ready to make it a supreme 2014. These are our days. I'm Coach Davis.
Thanks, Coach.
I put up the Spark video as well.
Oh, it's up there?
Yeah,
okay, so if you want to myvaluetree.com is where you go.
Pursue the Spark.
Pursue the Spark. Okay, I've got it.